yeah, impressive. That's what I wanted to say. Thank you very much, Pablo. And yeah, our next speaker will be Peter Forth, and the day ESP32FORTH spoke. Wow, what's that? Peter, please explain.
Thank you, Ulrich. Let's share my screen and see where we are. I am without my mouse, and this is a touch thing here on my on the, because I have so many things plugged in my notebook that I need to make this presentation without mouse, and so I am a bit confused. You will find these files on our GitHub of the group. This GitHub, I invited Ulrich. You need to accept my invitation, Ulrich, if you like, and give us advice. As also, I invited also Brad Nelson, who is here with us. I need to invite Brad Rodriguez also. So we are everyone who wants to participate in the ESP32FORTH repository of the group, and every member has a folder. So we have here Pablo Reda, and we have Alexandre, and Howard Oakford, and Jan, and Willem, and all the members here from Francois, all the members from the Forth2020 who want to program with ESP32FORTH. For example, Harald has added his repository in the last days, and Bob is very active. Bob Edwards is very active in his repository, and you see everyone has here his folder. So if you go to my folder here from Peter, you will find this example. It's the speaking example, and you can download and test. It's very easy. You see the Arduino screen, how to install the library. This is based on a library called Toki, and this Toki I found I had already installed in my Arduino Uno as a speaking multimeter. It was very nice, and I decided to translate using these user words that Brad implemented a couple of months ago, and you see how to I added every words inside the Toki examples. So basically, you follow these instructions, and you will listen to ESP4 talking. I did a video also. You can watch this video on your computer, and I found this grok from the day of the day the Earth stopped. I found an inspiration, because the voice you will hear is like a robot. It's the Toki speaks like a robot, and so I found this old grok very inspiring. And of course, you can go to the projects here on the ESP32 site of the group, which keeps growing and growing with a lot of people participating, and find all the links. So this is easier to find everything what you need. And let me show you one of my applications. Okay, here hardware. Hardware is super easy. You just use one pin, the D25, and a ground. You need ground and one pin, and you can plug directly an earphone, a small speaker, or a speaker with an amplifier. That's up to you. Of course, an amplifier is the best option, but a small speaker works well. And if you have an embedded device and you want to have a warning system, for example, in the robot of Atle, in the smart car, with a small speaker will be enough. So it's very easy to set up. So here you see I installed the words inside ESP32FORTH, and I can show you how this thing works. Let me take some of these words. Sorry. For example, here I copy.
Increasing to in low thunderstorms, overcast, unlimited, low rain, ice, heat, fog, heavy land, thin on, variable, obscured, aloft, ceiling partially, visibility, drizzle, indicated, severe, moderate, probe, ready, set, speed, under, operator, amps, mega.
Well, and now what the interesting...
Pico, fire, power, complete, repair.
Yes, then he needs to stop. I don't have a stop button implemented. But the interesting thing here is, since we have an interactive system in Forth, we can create our own words. For example, HG. Let's define these words. Copy. And you see, for example, I can program a pin of the ESP32FORTH to fire the message H2.
Range safe.
So the range is safe, and I can fire the message H4.
Danger, danger, unit, Alpha, Bravo, Lima, Charlie, Probe, please, probe.
And this is interesting. This is an interesting application for the guys who are radio operators, because you can pass a lot of information automatically from a system very far away from you, and you receive speaking information. You don't need to have a complex device, but just hear what the computer is telling you as information. So this has a real important application. This is not just for fun. And I developed also for today a small again using ESP32FORTH and the libraries we have of the TFT screen. I developed a calculator that speaks the numbers. So I will show you. Let me open more the screen. My setup is complicated. Here is the ESP32, and with only 2 cables, this one, the red one, and the white, which is ground, you go to the speakers here. These are my speakers. And I will show you the calculator. So this is speak calc. For example,
6, 3, 2, 5, 9, 8, 4, 1, 0, 7, 8, 8, 9, 0, 2, 2, 5, 6,
so you see
0.
How you can use Toki, this interesting library, together with Forth, and all is working with Forth from ESP32FORTH. Again, we are. And if somebody has a question, I am happy to answer. The speech module that you use here, what type of device is it? It's a standalone device, or how is it? I cannot hear you, Brad.
Is that better?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Is the speech device that you used? Is it what's the actual hardware? Is there like a synthesizer chip, or what is the?
Nothing. It's the library.
Oh, it's just a library. Ah, very cool.
You can test it right now. It's just you take the user words from here. I have the larger version, and put these user words in your ESP32FORTH.
Very cool.
And how you install? You need to install here on Speaks. The only thing you need to install is this library, Toki.